Today I'm going to be doing a review on a product that I've had for a number of months. I've been playing with it, got a lot of comments on it. So I'm going to give you the lowdown hoedown on JB Billiards Rest. This is a portable rest that you can carry around with you in your case, and it solves some unique problems, okay? So let's get to it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, by all means, that would mean a lot to me. It really goes far, showing YouTube that you appreciate what I do here on this channel. Okay, so before we get to the actual product that you are going to purchase today, what exists today, I want to take you down memory lane of where John came from. Okay, so he had this wild idea. Goosenecks have existed for many, many years, obviously, in the game of snooker, but not so much in the game of pool. And he said, why not? Why don't we go there, right? So he came up with the idea, and here's the original prototype. So the main difference here is he's got sort of these rubber grommet at the top here. It was ineffective, okay? So it was way too wobbly, okay? And on top of it, this was built out of brass, okay? This is heavy. If I had to compare it to this, what you would buy today, this is extremely lightweight, okay? This is heavy, heavy brass. And then of course, the deal breaker, the tolerances were off, because when you throw this on, you've got too much wiggle, okay? It doesn't work, okay? So you had to go back to the drawing board. On top of that, these are selfie sticks that you can buy from China, okay? It's lightweight. You can tell it's lightweight and cheap. And on top of it, there's a lanyard thing on the back of it where you're keeping the lanyard. So some work had to be done. They went back to the drawing table. So let's talk about the selfie stick. It is way more beefy and harder to actually, like, there's just a lot more friction when you're taking this out, okay? They got rid of the grommet at the top, and they've just got a simple screw off grommet now, which is perfect, okay? Also on the bottom, they got rid of, this is really important, the lanyard. So they've got a hardened rubber on the bottom now. So now you can put it and it won't slip, okay? So those are the basic improvements, okay? Now, obviously the metal went from being heavy brass to a different type of metal, plus they adjusted the tolerances here, and I just want to show you exactly how this is put together. This is the simplest thing in the world, okay? You just unscrew the top, take the rake, put it on top. I called it a rake. And then you just throw the nut on the top, give it a good squeeze, okay? Now, you can put this on either side of the rest. You can put it here or you put it here. I generally put it over here because there's more meat here. Not that you need it, but for some reason, that's just what I'm doing, right? The tolerances were changed on the inside here. So there's actual friction here when I'm pushing it on, and it is tight, okay? It is very tight. And now when you take it to the table, there's no movement, okay? That's not coming off, okay? When I first saw the pictures and I was talking to John on the phone, and before I went and met him, I thought that there was some kind of locking mechanism, but there's no locking mechanism. It literally just slides on, okay? And that's how tight it is, okay? In any event, it's tighter on this side, actually. On this side, because there's less to grab onto, it's a little bit looser. So when using the actual gooseneck, I would put it on the side with just that little ridge there, okay? It's got way more to grab onto, okay? And that's the product. It is so easy to just put this together. It's one extra thing that you're putting together. You're putting together your playing cue, your break cue, your jump cue, and I just go ahead when I'm at the pool hall and I throw this together, right? Having this gooseneck here, it's a bit of a game changer, okay? I'm going to explain why. But before that, you're going to ask yourself, well, is this even legal? Well, there are a number of rule sets that have gone ahead. They've talked with John, John's talked with them, back and forth, email, and it is approved, okay? I'm going to throw that on the screen right now. The caveat that I would throw on that is this. And I have a thing with leagues, okay? I hold them to account because in the past, on many occasions, it feels like to me when leagues encounter something, they make up rules as they go. So what I would say is, even though it's approved with APA or whatever rule set exists that on the list that I just said, check with your local league, check with your local chapter, okay? Right? Show them that it's approved under your existing rule set and say, if I buy this, am I allowed to use it? Hopefully they just honor what their rule set says and says, yeah, it's fine, okay? But I just don't trust leagues. I don't. They make up things as they go sometimes, right? They say silly things like, yeah, you can use it, but then you have to share it. I can't stand that stuff. That's just me, but anyways, the product is sound. So without further ado, let's talk about a few of the shots that I actually think this is extremely valuable for. And it's set up right in front of me right now, okay? So the main purpose of this break is when you're about to shoot a shot like this and you've got no really easy way to bridge. Can I do this shot? Not easily. I could execute it, but your bridge can't be where it needs to be, right? So you're trying to bridge over here, okay? In the past, if I just took this gooseneck off, you might do something like this. But even then, it becomes very, very difficult because of this distance here. Actually, you can't even do it. So this is the main advantage of the gooseneck, okay? Throw the gooseneck on there, zip it out, and you throw your cue in there, and now you can gain the leverage that you need to execute just a simple shot. I mean, this is just a simple shot, right? You got to think. I mean, I'm going to throw some shots up on the screen there for you, but you know, you've got the distance. This rest can get anywhere on the table, and you've got the gooseneck to execute these shots. I'm just going to throw this out there because one of the first thoughts I had was like, oh, I wonder if I could use something like this for jump shots. Pretty much every single rule set, it's illegal to do that. Don't even think about it, okay? This RPG is a 14 millimeter shaft. I hadn't even tried it. It doesn't even sit in there properly. I don't know if you can see that by the top camera. My RPG shaft doesn't even sit in there properly. I don't even know if it's possible. Don't try it, it's illegal. I'm not even gonna practice this because it's highly illegal. In any event, I had to get this review out because I've been sitting on this product, I've been using this product. I've used this in videos and people have left comments like, hey, what is that rake that you're using, right? So obviously the word is spreading slowly on something awesome. I love this product, okay? Lightweight, very portable, and very effective, okay? There are multiple colors on the website. I mean, I still encourage you, go to the website. This is a $60 value, okay? There is a hardened plastic one. I have that one as well, except my basement flooded, as you can see, and it's in a tote somewhere, so. But you can go to the website. That one's $40, okay? I played with it, just as effective. It's just, I don't know, I kind of dig the gold. So these are 60 and the hardened plastic one is 40. Unfortunately, it only ships in Canada right now, and I hate to exclude my American brothers down south of the border. I know John is working hard to try to figure things out on getting this product down there. Also, he's been talking with Amazon, and not to give too much away, but Amazon can be very, very difficult to work with. They really dig into profit, okay? So hopefully John sorts that out and he can start shipping these down to the United States for you guys down there too, okay? As for the rest of the world, I don't know, you'd have to contact John. So there is a contact us on the website. I've blathered long enough. Check it out, head to the website, and I can't say enough about the product. It's phenomenal, okay? So in the meantime, in the between time, I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.